Well, I'm running out of daylight and Halloween, and I got to go up. Margaret doesn't like to hand out the candy, and I get to eat some if I do, so I'm going up. But I wanted to let you know, I thought I had it. I mean, I know the tender is like perfect, okay? The engine's running fine, but something in the drive chassis or the chassis of the engine isn't right. And I'm coming to this piece of track, which I've gone over and over. I have a track gauge and I checked it, and it was a little narrow, so I widened it like 20 thousandths of an inch or something like that. But I took the links off because it just kept going off the track. Now look. I understand I don't have the link on and all, but it shouldn't be that crappy. Should it? I've checked the level. I put a little shimming there to make sure it was like perfectly level. I've cleaned the track off with my towel here. I don't know what's going on. I don't get it. Oh, it's a little low. The whole track is low compared to this switch. So maybe that's it. It's a low spot and it hits a high spot and it flies off. That could be. This is, 5/8 plywood. It's pretty stiff stuff. It's not thin. But, what it points to is that the ball bearing chassis is a little less forgiving than the good old, right? The good old... What's going on here, boys? This old dog will just roll right through and nobody's business. Now, what I've done, I've checked the spacing of the wheels and they're pretty much the same, but what I don't have is I don't have all of this movement. My bearings and axles are fairly tight. I have the spacing, but I don't have the movement where one axle can shift right to left. You know what I mean? So that makes me a little nervous. Yeah, see that? 21.5, 20. That's pretty, I don't know, it seems narrow, but it's probably not. I mean, I can see the spacing down here is about the same. Boy, look at these. These have been drilled because of the shrinkage of the insulators. This is a brass button. This is one I would not cut up. I just wouldn't. I stopped. I did one and I felt so bad. I'm not doing it again. They may not be worth a damn, but they're too fun, rare, special. Let's keep them. Anyway, I have been struggling with this. I had it on the line. It went around a couple times, kept jumping the track. So I found it jumped the track here on the main line, and I thought, okay, let's just stand here and study this and see, is it the track, is it the engine? And I've tried a few things. It seems to be a combination of things, but it will come up here. It'll come up here and it'll just go like this. Boop. It'll just jump off the track just like that. Even at a slow speed, it'll just come on and go boop. Just like it just can't handle it. And I don't understand it. It feels like it's a little wobbly, like a three-legged stool. Now I have checked the bearing, the wheel diameter and all of that, and they're all pretty much the same, but something's not right, is it? Anyway, which is frustrating because this tender is done. I mean, I got to do the grinding on the body to get it right. Oh, and another thing I found out, surprised me. Let me see if I can do it with this car. Yeah, I'm from Illinois, and these are refrigerator cars, but I used them for grain. I called them grain cars. Let's put this on here. What I want you to look at is the coupler height. Now, how did that get there? I went to put some passenger cars on there, and they were like barely clicked. Barely would look. Look, he would drop it right here. He'd drop it.